Reagan and his entourage made their way to a small farm near Des Moines, Iowa. Network TV and radio crews were there, along with writers from major newspapers and magazines, all of them eager to hear his farm policy proposals. Shortly after his introduction, Reagan started blasting President Carter. Reagan said despite Carter's promises, tens of thousands of farm families have been forced out of business during the past 3.5 years.
If only farm families could pay the bills with promises, could buy equipment and fuel with promises, if only they could clothe and feed and educate their children with promises. But what candidate Carter in '76 promised and what President Carter since '77 has done are not the same, to put it in the most charitable terms.
This group of Iowa farmers and Reagan supporters reacted favorably to his comments about the estate tax.
Today, the family farm is an endangered species because of one part of our tax system. I will seek to phase out of existence that tax which today is forcing families to sell farms and family-owned businesses when death makes them subject to the estate tax.
Reagan said he was definitely against the grain embargo, and he thinks all farmers should make a profit on their hard work and investment. After his farm policy speech, I stopped the presidential candidate. Ben McCain, KTVY in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
What can you say for the farmers in Oklahoma? How can you benefit them, farmers and ranchers in Oklahoma?
Well, I think pretty generally, other than problems of weather, things of that kind, the farmer's problem is the same, and at the heart of it lies inflation. This is one of the first and most essential things with regard to high prices of land, all these other problems. But I said it all there in the statement of what we intend to do, and that's not just for one area, that's for the farm industry as a whole.
At the close of his farm policy speech, Reagan took a jab at the president, saying Carter has turned his back on the American farmer. Reagan went on to say that he wants to make America great again, and where better to start than on the family farm. Ben McCain, Action 4, near Des Moines, Iowa.